Welterweights on deck for our first fight of the night. New York native Jimmy Santamaria back in Vegas, eager to earn the biggest win of his young career. Andrew Fields on the same mission. The 22-year-old from South Carolina won the toss and will strike first in our first match of the night. Here we go. This is where the magic happens for the first time in more than 2 months. The Power Slap table emerges in the Power Slap arena. Buckle up, friends, because there's no easing into this sport. It is all gas, no brakes from the jump. A day after his 29th birthday, Brooklyn-born Jimmy Jump Santamaria hopes to be celebrating in style if he can pick up the first win in the Power Slap arena over South Carolina's Andrew Fields. These fighter walkouts brought to you by 10X World. 10X your business, 10X your income, 10X your life. Go to 10xworld.com. And here is Andrew Fields, the 10th ranked welterweight in Power Slap from Powdersville, South Carolina. He lost to Chris Debo in his last fight because a first round clubbing penalty really kind of put him behind the 8 ball, he said, Mike.
Yeah, that's right. And with that experience, he said, look, listen, I'm not so much focusing on sheer power. I'm focusing more on accuracy and not stressing the clock, because as we know, you make those fouls, certainly if you're flinching, it's 2 for flinching, but Andrew Fields coming into this one very, very confident. Of course, his opponent, James Santamaria, is also confident, but he's been toughening up his hands. He works as a welder. He's forming those calluses. He's been hitting heavy beams. He's been hitting bags of sand. He's been hitting anything he can find to firming up those palms for the slaps.
The 22-year-old ready to go for the first win, potentially, of his career. And his opponent walking into the Power Slap arena right now, Jimmy Jump Santamaria, hailing from Beacon, New York, about an hour and a half north of New York City. One of the few who say that getting slapped is more fun than slapping, Charlie.
Can you believe that? It
No.
says a lot about James Santamaria. He really loves the adrenaline rush. He likes to see just how much he can possibly handle. And something else that really caught my attention about this guy, you can't tell right now because he has his hair tied up, but he has incredible hair, guys. When I asked him about it, he told me he plans to actually chop it off at the end of the summer and donate to his mother, Georgette, because she's currently in remission from stage 4 cancer. So she's going to make a wig out of his luxurious hair. And this is the 4th time that he has donated his hair, but this time, obviously, the most special because it's for Mom.
And that's a beautiful cause, Charlie. But let me tell you, what you said before, he said, this is like nothing else on planet Earth. I said, why do you love it so much? He said, it's the sheer adrenaline of it. He said, imagine when you're going on a roller coaster, when you're going up, it's the anticipation, then you go over the other side and you love it. He said, that's what it feels like when you're about to be slapped. You're standing there, you know it's coming, and it certainly does, but hopefully this time, he doesn't get knocked out.
The Tale of Tape brought to you by Happy Dad Hard Seltzer. No more skinny cans. You can see that Fields is the taller man, yet James Santamaria has a 1-inch reach advantage. Our referee in this one, Chris Tagnoni. Now let's send it to our Power Slap announcer, Justin Bernard.
Gentlemen, the power is on. Welcome to the Power Slap Arena, live from the Fight Mecca, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Power Slap 2, Wolverine versus the Bell. This first match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap welterweight division. Introducing to you first, out of the blue corner, he stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Out of Powdersville, South Carolina, Andrew Casper Fields. And now, introducing out of the red corner, he stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 166 1/2 pounds. Out of Beacon, New York, James Jimmy Jump Santamaria. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Chris Tione. Winner of the coin toss and striking first is Andrew Casper Fields.
19% of power slap matches were victories by the coin toss winners in the first round.
Okay, boys, come on in.
Slapping first does have a slight advantage over time. Just 53% of those slapping first when they win the coin toss have gone on to win.
As I said a second ago, James Santamaria said his favorite part is the anticipation of the slap. In his spare time, he makes pine tea. I said, how does it taste?
Right on 2.
He said, it tastes like pine.
That is your measure.
But how is this slap going to taste? That's what's important.
Oh, no.
Good. One and done. He ain't getting up.
I don't know, Bisping.
I don't know either.
He's propping himself up on the table.
I'm going to let him sit down.
I don't know. He's still got a hold of it. If that table wasn't there, he would be down.
But it is, and he's
That
not.
was a good face.
6.
On a technicality.
8.
You got to stand up, buddy.
Walk to me.
He almost got
He's still
25
wobbled.
seconds.
25,
Yeah, I think that's it.
25 seconds.
Need a stool. Stool.
Well, he just slapped the taste out of his mouth.
He said after his last fight with Anthony Blackburn, he had fingerprints behind his ears for 2 weeks after getting knocked out in the second round. And he certainly felt this one from Andrew Fields in the first.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay. I mean, one and done. What a great shot by Andrew Fields. Boom! Look at that. Gotta love that slow-mo. That's a fair shot as well. No clubbing. Didn't lead with the hard part of the palm. It's a great way to start the evening. And that's why we love power slap. I mean, come on. Come on.
Perfect form, perfect slap, perfect knockout for Andrew Fields. 1 strike, 1 KO in power slap 2.
And we got to give a special shout out to the power slap table. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. Saving the day, saving Andrew Santamaria. Let's take a look. The table perspective.
All right, let's take a listen real time. Oh!
That's what you call a face plant.
I think it even startled Forrest Griffin, who's one of our celebrity catchers.
So if you can see my table, I've got a Monster, I've got a coffee, I've got an espresso. The only thing that woke me up was that slap by Andrew Fields.
Maybe you could use a Kudo, too. Time for our official decision, brought to you by Kudo Snacks, Kudo Protein Popcorn. Get pop with Kudo today at kudosnacks.com. Let's send it to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 29 seconds into round number 1, referee Chris Tione calls a stop to the match for the winner by TKO, Andrew Casper. Let's go! Fields.
First win of Andrew Fields' power slap career. He improves to 1-1. And the man they call Casper lighting up the night.